Hey guys. Um, First off, I want to say Happy New Year to everyone. Okay, hoping you're having a great New Year so far. Um, yeah, I'm making this video because I believe I'm being led to share a dream that I had. I had this dream in April 13th. I'm sorry, April 3rd, 2015, around 5:30 a.m. Okay, all right, here it goes. I was in my bedroom with my family and my kids were looking out the window. I have it typed up here, so I'm reading it off. Reading it off to you, so I hope I don't sound like a robot. Okay, I was in my bedroom with my family, and the kids were looking out the window at something, and they were excited, and they told me to come over and look at something in the sky in the back of the house. When I looked, I saw a huge UFO ship slowly flying over the house from the back. I quickly grabbed my camera. Yeah, the UFO flew over my house and landed in the front of my house. When it got to the front of the house, um, I then realized that the UFO had landed in Israel, and we were actually living in Israel watching this. I had an understanding that the ship needed to land in Israel because Israel was the center of something. Um, and then the thought came to my mind. The thought that came to my mind was a teaching by a man named David Flynn, where Israel was actually the center of something in relation to how the earth was aligned in space. And then um, I heard a voice come from the UFO, and it started talking to Israel. It was trying to convince Israel of something. It was trying to make it seem as if um, it was trying to make it seem like it was Israel's friend and had their best interests at heart regarding something it was talking to Israel about. But it was lying, and I knew it was lying. Okay, so that's it. Now, first off, if you've watched any of my previous videos, you know that I don't believe these UFOs and these aliens are really aliens or UFOs. They're actually just fallen spirits or fallen angels or demonic forces that are saying that they're UFOs and aliens. Okay, so when I say UFO, I'm really talking about demonic forces or fallen angels. All right. Now this book, uh, like I said in the dream, when I saw the alien, the UFO, speaking to Israel, um, the thought that came to my mind in the dream was this book by David Flynn, named, and I googled the book. I heard about it, but I never read it. Um, and I saw his face on YouTube a few years back, but I never really, I knew it was something to do with philosophy, and Israel, but I didn't know anything about him. Okay, so since I got the understanding in the dream that, um, you know, this UFO speaking to Israel was somehow related to some information in this book. I went out, I googled the book, um, and I googled the book. I googled the guy's name, and I found it. And this is it here that I'm showing you on the video. It's called "Temple at the Center of Time," Newton's Bible Codex deciphered in the year 2012. Now, first off, I want to say I'm not promoting this book at all. I just bought it because I had a dream, and yeah, I wanted to see what was in the book. And this person does believe, and he does believe in the same thing as far as UFOs, um, um, or aliens being demonic spirits. He believes that, so that kind of goes along with the dream that I had. I didn't know that. I wasn't sure about that. I know that he wrote a book. He had some teachings about Israel, but as far as him believing that the UFOs were, um, that these aliens were actually demonic beings. I didn't know about that, so it does go along with the dream that I was given. So I tried to read the book, and it's really hard to read. Like I said, I didn't get that far in it. I didn't finish it. I mean, it's a bunch of philosophy, and it's really hard to read unless you really have a lot of quiet time and you could just sit down and decipher this stuff and just ask the Holy Spirit to kind of give you the understanding of what's being said. And but for me, it's really hard to read, and I didn't get that far in it. So maybe there is some stuff in there that I have to read that would help me to understand things a bit more. But like I said, I'm not saying for you to get this book. Like I said, I couldn't even finish reading it. I couldn't get that far in it because it was just so I don't know, complicated or just hard to read. It's not my type of book. I don't read stuff like this. But I'll try to force my way to get through it somehow. But yeah, so that's a dream. And that's the message in the dream. Apparently, there's going to be some, I guess, fallen angels, aka UFOs, that's going to come on the scene at some point, and they're going to actually be dealing with Israel somehow, and pretty much trying to fool Israel into something, or deceive them into thinking something, and they're going to say that they're Israel's friend, or whatever decision that they're trying to make is going to be on in the best interest, in Israel's best interest, but it's going to be a huge lie. Okay, they're going to be trying to deceive Israel for whatever reason. Okay. Okay, well, I don't really have anything else to say, so that's pretty much it. So hope you guys have a great day. God bless. Bye.